Mr. Bug Boys.
We're on the floor getting some opinions at the bug convention, and so far we've gotten some info on the different species and how many types there are. But the real question is getting down to brass tacks and putting the notes on the bulletin board about what people think about the bugs here today. This is Carrot Man saying, how's it going, aka Rocky the Picker. Let's get some input.
We're here with Antenna Man Dan. How are you enjoying the bug convention?
It's good.
Is your name actually Dan? Did I get it right?
No, but I like Antenna Man Dan.
Maybe use it for the rest of your life.
I could
give you a corporate branding attitude. You can turn into your own bug mascot. Do you think?
Someday.
I hope to see that on the news.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a feat you probably haven't seen in real life before, maybe on the National Geographic show. But this is the bug race of 2012, and we're going to see who wins, maybe. Racing in PVC pipes covered with all sorts of plastics to ensure the insects don't escape. Sir, what do you think about the race?
What race?
The bug race here.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we're newcomers here.
It should be a good race.
All right, looks like it's going right along, and he's on his way. Look, corrected from being, oh, there we are. And the day is another day in the world of bugs. Some people go along their daily lives and they think about themselves, but they never think what is squirming around in the soil beneath their shoes when they're on the way to work in their bike or their SUV. Things you can't explain, things explained today.
We've got here a whole array of bug books on display, from the Big Bug Search to the Big Book of Big Bugs. Big book of things to spot, and everything is good when in insect literature. So we're going to ask people what their favorite bug book is. Do you have a favorite bug book? Or a favorite bug?
No.
No? Well,
we came here originally to get coverage, and we heard that you could buy a bug to take home and raise your own. But they must have had different kinds of complications in years prior. The fact that people might have gotten sick because they bought their own bug and maybe they ate it by accident and thought it was a bug you could eat, like the ones they sell to eat. But they're supposed to be kept. They're not pasteurized. They're not correctly gone through processing enough to be able to be ingested. So that's what we're saying right now. So if you, who gives a shit? I do.
Getting them to the finish line, sort of like. Well, sort of like a moth represent. Well, what's the actual race called? I don't know. It's a bug Olympics, and the kids are performing another day at the races at the bug. The kids, they're facing. It's a kid battle. They're blasting it against each other, and we've got a winner! Woo! Woo! Great win, a win for the century, better than any sport I've seen. I hope this becomes a new event. Okay.
Mike's on tele mode. I don't know how you turn it off.
It's supposed to be a bug celebration, but they're here eating bugs, so we're going to ask them a little bit about that. I don't know why they... Isn't this supposed to be an event where we celebrate bugs and not torture and eat them, I think?
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about the ethical ramifications of it, but they're tasty, so that goes a long way to sort of ironing out those kinds of problems.
I guess if you want to justify it that way. See, the problem with me...
Tried the Bug Cafe, wasn't sure about that.
That place makes me cry because I love bugs a little bit too much to see them die.
You see them eat?
Yeah. See them dead and like being devoured in people's grimy mouths.
We eat everything else.
Yeah, but
right now we're interviewing Dalton the Slug. No, that's a cockroach, and that's a Madewell clay cockroach. It looks like it's a contestant inside of the competition. So we're gonna ask him a few questions. How long you been here? When were you made? Not very talkative today. He must be a little tired because there's a lot of people here giving him stress.
Gotta wait our turn turn in line to touch Terry. We're here with Terry, the hairy tarantula. Gonna give him a good old. Hi, Terry. How are you today? He's a nice, calm, docile little spider boy. We're here to prove that spiders are not the menace and spiders are not a pest as a bug as everybody seems to think. He's just a great little guy, sitting here in the hand very nicely and very calm and reserved and ready to be a good bug. Well, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed our coverage of this bug broadcast, of this bug convention. We certainly had an excellent time handling, touching, enjoying, feeling, being friendly to all these bugs. Listen, we're bug boys. We came here to talk to bugs, and it was a great time. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it too. We're cut the